It started on a Tuesday. I remember the light in the kitchen had a slight flicker to it, something I'd been meaning to fix for weeks. We were sitting at the table, my wife and I. We were both tired. It was that heavy, end-of-the-year exhaustion that settles into your bones. The clock on the wall hummed. I remember thinking that we should probably go to bed early. We didn't talk much. We just sat there, nursing the last of the tea, watching the steam disappear into the dim light. It was a normal evening. Perfectly, safely unremarkable. I woke up the next morning feeling exactly the same. Usually, sleep clears the fog, but this time, the heaviness remained. I walked into the kitchen and saw Sarah. She was already dressed for work, standing by the counter, staring at the coffee maker. She didn't turn around when I entered. I asked her if she had slept well. She waited a long time before answering. Then, she just said, "I think so." Her voice was flat, like a recording played at a low volume. I noticed her coffee was cold. She hadn't taken a single sip, but the mug was empty. I thought I had just missed her drinking it. I told myself I was just tired. The second night felt longer. I stayed in bed, eyes closed, listening to the house. The wood creaked. The wind brushed against the window. I drifted in and out of that thin space between wakefulness and dreams. When the alarm went off, I felt a strange ache in my jaw, as if I'd been clenching my teeth for hours. I looked over at Sarah. She was already awake, lying on her back, staring at the ceiling. Her eyes were wide and clear. She looked rested, but her hands were gripping the edge of the blanket so tightly her knuckles were white. We got up. We went to work. We came home. Everyone at the office looked pale. No one complained about being tired anymore. They just moved a little slower, as if they were walking through water. On Friday, I stayed up late to finish some paperwork. Around 2 a.m., I went to the bathroom to wash my face. I looked in the mirror. I looked healthy. My skin was clear, and there were no dark circles under my eyes. But my reflection felt delayed. Just by a fraction of a second. I went back to the bedroom. Sarah wasn't in bed. I found her in the living room, sitting on the sofa in complete darkness. She wasn't doing anything. She wasn't even scrolling through her phone. I asked her why she was up. She turned her head slowly and looked at me. "I'm not up," she whispered. "I just haven't gone yet." I realized then that I couldn't remember the last time I had actually felt the sensation of falling asleep. I remembered lying down. I remembered the alarm.